is a major accomplishment. And so, anytime I can enter into a radio station, I don't take it for granted, man, because there's so many artists out here that would love to have the opportunity to even come do radio shows, morning shows such as yourselves. And, I just don't take it lightly, man. I really, really embrace every moment, man, because it's a part of the journey.
I think that's part of the lost art. I think there's a lot of artists that don't even want to do interviews and stuff anymore. It's weird.
And I just don't understand that, man. I'm so proud that when we came into the industry, we came when it was really like working a record. Like, we went to every backyard barbecue, we went to every hole in the wall, but then we went to the stadiums and the arenas. Big shout out to Puffy, man, for really, really instilling in us.
You mean Love?
On. Yeah.
I mean, Love.
He changed his name to Love.
He changed his name again.
He always Puffy.
Oh, you didn't even go to Diddy. You kept it at Puffy.
Puff. Yeah, I can't. He's too much, man. So I just keep it at Puff, and everybody. That's the nationwide, internationally known name.
Mama named him Sean. Right. I'ma call him Sean.
So listen, give us the update. Is 112 together? We saw there's a duo. Like, what is the group situation right now?
So right now we are in a moment of just kind of like doing our own thing.
Okay.
Mike and Slim, they continue to tour as 112, and they have brought in some other members. Deron and myself, we're just kind of doing our own thing. We have some stuff that group members go through, and it gives me an opportunity to really, really expound on a lot of the things that I've been wanting to do for so long. Acting, television, writing, directing, executive producing, and so we're just in like a holding zone right now.
Right.
But the plane will land. The plane will land, and all things always come back.
Because everyone likes the group. So like, prime example, B2K is on tour right now. And then we just saw Razby say he's leaving the group. He's not going to continue to tour. What do the bands go through? Like, why is it so hard to keep the four guys together?
So so first of all, you have four different personalities that has to always coexist and always have to agree. And it's one thing when you are 16, 15, still trying to figure out. We now in unison have an idea of what we want to do and how we want to do it. But then as you get older, different priorities set in. Guys may get married, start having children, different priorities set in. So now your priorities individually shift a little bit. And it's just a growing things of all groups. If you go through the history of the entertainment industry, every group, male, female, it does not matter. As the years continue to accumulate, you have to really, 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 really be so in tune and so in sync to make sure that you do not endure some of the pitfalls that are always going to be in front of groups.
That's crazy though, but how are they going to replace you with two other new guys?
And that's what I wanted to ask you, because I mean we've seen that happen over history, like the Temptations. Right. They had their issues and they brought in different members. That's what I want to know. Like, how does that make you feel? Like, it's cool that if Mike and Slim go out, they are 112, but when they bring two other people in, like, how does that make you feel? Like, cause me, I would feel a certain type of way. Like, I get it if y'all want to go out, but what's this add-on? Yeah, what's the add-on?
See, man, let me tell you something, man. When you're operating in purpose and peace, regardless of anybody's actions, man, it does not determine what your actions are. And so when you talk about that, I got love for Slim and Mike. Those are my brothers, man. Like, they helped me fulfill a dream of mine. And so I understand that there are things that they have to do to keep things moving in their household, keep things moving in their lives. And so if that means them having to go and add some members, then, hey, continue to keep the 112 name rocking until we get it together.
I don't like that. No, I don't like that. First of all, I like Slim, but he ain't Slim no more. Let's call him Medium.
First of all, you're not going to talk about my brother right next to me.
That's not a diss. I'm just being reality.
You're not going to talk about my brother right next to me.
We got to be reality with it. But I don't like that. You can't either just go like solo with those two, but you can't bring somebody else in to be you.
And then who decides that you have the right to do that versus you saying, you know what, I'm going to go grab two
The
more
new guy
guys.
dark skin?
Listen, you can go pull it up.
But that's serious. Like, what if Q goes and grabs three guys the same? We 112.
And then you say you 112, but
you know what I mean?
The beauty of that, man, is we all have ownership.
Okay.
And so if you, me, Kendra want to go out,
as 112, we can do it.
That's
live. We're going out.
Let's go. 113.
You ready?
Yes.
Let me bring something else to you, bro.
It's going to be 235. The weight going to go up a little.
mentioned Puffy a little while ago. You came out with 112 under Bad Boy during the days, of course, with Big. You know what I mean? We just celebrated the anniversary.
Sky's the Limit, one of the dopest songs ever.
Man, listen, man. So when you hear a Biggie song, or we just celebrate the anniversary of Big's life with the memory of his day not too long ago,
Yeah,
like
March 9th.
Yeah, what comes to mind when you think about Big, man?
First of all, it's not a bad thing I'm going to say about the Notorious B.I.G.
Yeah.
And fun-loving, regardless of what you've heard, he was always the jokester, man, always like the ultimate big brother. And I take pride in the fact that we had a close relationship with B.I.
Yeah.
I remember times as starving artists early in our careers, he would come to the studio and make sure we had food. He would, give us $100 each. He would make sure that we had Cokes because, in '96, New York had that terrible blizzard.
Yeah.
And so being from the South, we had little Cokes, but we didn't have like the Parker jackets, the big
Triple
down, right? We didn't have those, and man, he would always come in and be like, yo. And sometimes, man, he would get Puff off of us. Like, Puff would be so hard, like, man, get it right, da-da-da-da-da. And Big would say stuff like, hey, man, you signed these boys because they was dope, right? He'd be like, yeah. He's like, well, let them do what they do.
Yeah.
Like, so, nothing but love, man, for B.I., man.
That's what's up.
Okay.
Nothing but love for B.I., man. And then the whole Bad Boy thing, I'm also proud that when you tell the story of hip-hop and R&B, it makes me feel so great that me and my group will always be connected to the story of R&B and hip-hop because of the dominance that Bad Boy had from 94 to 2004. So those 10 years, Bad Boy pretty much ran the industry. And 112 was right there smack in the middle, man. So when they tell the story at all these museums and stuff, 112 is always, we're connected to history, man, and that's dope for legacy.
Absolutely.
You're doing a lot of talking. Can we get a little singing? Can you sing my song? Ain't nobody gonna do
Tell me who's gonna look at you and love you for the person you are. Tell me who's gonna understand that sometimes you can take things
too far.
Tell me who's gonna be there when
Times are good and when they are bad. Tell me who's gonna love you, girl, the way I loved
If
you.
you're sexy and you know it, your man.
Yo, Q from 112 in the building.
Yes.
Make sure you catch him at City Winery doing this thing, man. You got a show for the people, right?
Yes, man. This Thursday night, City Winery, Chicago. I'm so excited. The theme is tribute to the '90s number ones, and so imagine all of your favorite R&B songs that were number ones from 1990 to '99.
Woo. Okay.
I brought Wingo from Jagged Edge with me. Algebra Blissett is in town. My guy J.K. And then I tapped into you guys' own market, man, and Opal Staples, Isa, Dante Hall, Kentrell.
Kentrell and Dante.
Yeah.
They're some bad brothers,
Yeah, man. So listen, City Winery Chicago. Go to citywinery.com right now. Get the tickets. There are still a few left. This is going to be a concert. I'm telling you. All your ladies out here, you're going to come looking all pretty, but you will sweat your hair out. Because I'm telling you, there's not a song that is going to be played that's not going to take you back to a moment in your life.
Okay.
Remember that night they got pregnant? They gonna remember
all of that.
I'm about to get out the doghouse. Man, where we going? We're going to just come on.
Chicago. Go right now.
Q from 112 in the building, man. Appreciate you swinging through,
man, thank
bro.
y'all for opening your doors for me.
Of course, always.